Finally landed. Salaam. Nice little breeze. Still humid though. For the most part, seems pretty chill. I can't check into my Airbnb until 3, so I'm trying to see what I want to do. People ask me if I want a taxi. I don't want to take a taxi to the Airbnb because I can't do anything about it. I'm about to map out and see how far my distance is to my location so that way I can make sure they don't try to get over on me. But when you're traveling like this, you can't help it. You know what I mean? They get you either way. Some get you worse and more than others do, but it comes with the territory. You got to get got once or twice so you can learn the whole system. So I'm about to see. I'm about to check it out right now. Alhamdulillah, for me, there's a lot of Muslims out here. So, of course, I'm speaking to the Muslims. Give some salams. I asked the gentleman, Muhammad, I said, you from here? He said, no. He said, I've been here a long time, though. About 6 months. I'm doing business here. I said, okay. I said, well, give me the lowdown on these taxis. What do I do? He said, the taxis here, they're gonna be expensive. Anything in and out the airport is expensive, which is true. I used to drive taxi, so I know how that works. You gotta pay a taxi fee, a staging fee and so on and so forth. It's usually cheaper coming into that airport than it is leaving out the airport, but anything with airport on it charges you more money. So he said, man, you use this app called Bolt, which is sort of like, it's like Uber. You put all your information in, and then from there, boom. So now I just put my information in for me to get to where I'm going. It's in this little crazy looking cart thing. I ain't riding that moto or that bodo, whatever they call that dang thing. I'm not hopping on nobody's motorcycle. But these people don't know how to drive. I seen it in Rwanda. I'm definitely not about to do it here. Anyway, so $4.86. So it's gonna cost me $4.86 to go 8 miles from here. So now I'm about to plan my plan, what I'm going to do. Now I'm gonna find something to eat, something locally, something decent. Pull up over there, waste a little time, maybe someplace where I can see some stuff, walk a little bit, close by the masjid, maybe close by the beach or something, who knows, and go from there. But yeah, man, don't be afraid to speak, man. When you go to these places, please don't be afraid to speak. Don't act like a Vic though. Straight up. Alhamdulillah, I learned something new. So if you're ever in the area and y'all come over here, they got something similar to Uber. It's called Bolt. B-O-L-T. It's a green app. And either that, you can pay for these taxis. I mean, it's up to you. Now, sometimes you get a good one, you know what I mean? But these guys here, they in uniform and stuff like that. When I was in Gambia, you get you somebody, you can get them for the whole day. You know what I mean? Because they just, it's a little bit more easier to navigate. So you see them, and they go and wait in the store for you and so on and so forth. And then after that, they be like, yo, what do you need to do, what you got going on? And you tell them, and they be like, yeah, for the whole day, you give me this much, and then I'll take you for the rest of the day. Next time you get a personal taxi. So, but my stepson, he lives out there in Gambia, so, he got a contracted taxi driver. So he just picks him up and takes him and his wife wherever they gotta go. So it works out that way, And like I said, once you leave here, it's different. I'm pretty sure the whole landscape is different, but I'm gonna play it safe for now. Keep my eyes peeled. Like, oh boy, he's scoping me out. Right to the right of me. Check and see if I want a cab. So reading my lips. Come on, man. So plot twist. The boat cannot drive into the airport. Found that out the hard way. So for me, I'm just trying to navigate and do my own little thing. And I can't even walk outside the airport because cars are only supposed to be on there. So I was rerouted and I'm walking. Hopefully this thing gets me to exit of this airport. I'm trying to leave up out of this joint. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna get my steps in. My ankle is killing me though. My ankle is swollen, but we'll see. Alright. So, lady gave me direction to walk out. Technically, I should have been able to walk over a couple of flower beds and, but, last thing I need is to get jammed up and tackled in the mud over me walking through some flower beds over saving a couple of dollars. So for the future, maybe I'll just go ahead and just pay to get out because I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, the navigation part, because I know they still gonna give me a hard time because I'm American. And not saying that they racist or mean towards Americans, but I don't know their layout. So if I'm doing something out of the ordinary, they're gonna be like, hey, you can't do that. I'm about to ask this lady. All right, so she basically told me like I couldn't walk that way. So I was rerouted once again, but not in an arrogant way. She was like, nah, you really shouldn't walk that way. And I'm definitely trying to make it up out this airport. So I got this crazy looking beetle looking bug cart thing waiting for me outside the gate. Am I waiting for you, boss? I know you are, bro. Y'all should have told me before I got this darn boat. But I had to bolt my butt up out this airport. It is what it is, though. Alhamdulillah. I'm almost there. At the Puma. Yes, sir. It's crazy. You can walk out and walk in the same area you're supposed to actually be walking. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, put it like this. This is an exit, right? So they about to let me walk out this exit area, but people are entering in the exit area. But they wouldn't let me walk out the other exit area because they wouldn't let me walk out of the other entry level because it was a entry. So I hope that tongue twister didn't get y'all all jammed up. But yeah. So you can walk in and walk out of the exit, but you can't walk in and walk out of the entrance. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So, it is what it is. I know this guy still better be here. And I hope I can fit all this stuff on this little buggy. All right.
This is International Bass. I appreciate y'all staying tuned with the series of me being in Tanzania. You're going to get a chance to see a lot of things, so on and so forth. So bear with me. This is, my new debut. A lot of things that I'm still learning, proper intros, the proper outros. But I appreciate your patience. If you stick with me long enough, you'll get a chance to see my growth. Please like, share, and subscribe for future videos.